Hey, happy Saturday. Welcome to Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker.
I'm Aaron Goldstein. We are here with Justin Gonzales, the Vice President of Antelope Valley Chevrolet.
Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me. Happy Saturday and excited to be here.
And thank you very much for being a Lancaster Chamber member.
Yeah, we've been a member for many years now, and we continue to support the cause.
You support everything. You're all the different chambers, all the different groups.
Well, we couldn't do it without you guys. You know, the community here is tight, and we stick together, and that's just how it is.
You know, one of the community things that Antelope Valley Chevrolet is famous for is you give a car away.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about that. So that was something my dad started roughly 15 years ago when we were at Saturn of Antelope Valley, and you know, we knew that there was kids that were, 4.0 students. We knew there was kids that had parents that had, extra income. So we wanted to do something for everybody, We just wanted to encourage kids to make the right decisions. And so put together the program to encourage children to attend school, not make that decision to leave and not skip on a homework project. And we wanted to reward them, and by doing so, they had the opportunity to win a brand new car.
That's one of the things that happens at your dealership is people are looking for that first car.
Well, yeah, that's what happens, and we are actually in a position where we work with many lenders, and we can help people from all different ages, especially the ones that are just getting started out, fresh out of high school or fresh out of college, and just into the beginning stages of the workforce.
You mentioned Lou Gonzales. That's your dad.
Yes, it is.
And he got you started in the business?
Yeah, so Lou got me started in the business at a real early age. I started off at 16 years of age washing cars, and then I progressed into the detail department, and once school was behind me, I was able to go full-time and went into the service aspect of things and learned how to change oil, check brake pads, things like that, and slowly but surely transitioned into other departments, and I've worked my way through every single department. And in 2013 he sent me off to National Automotive Dealers Academy in Virginia, where once I graduated, he allowed me to become a partner and the general manager of his store, and here we are in 2019, and we're still rocking and rolling.
That's what I noticed about my dad too, is he'll give you an opportunity, but you're going to have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been working?
Well, like I said, I started when I was 16 years old, and I'm 37 now, so quite some time. Most people at my age don't say they've got 20, 21 years in the same place, but I think that was, looking back at it now, I mean, that's had to be my dad's. Either he just, just didn't know he was doing it, or he had it all planned out all along that this was going to be his succession plan, and afford him the ability to start relaxing and take things easier at an earlier age. He did tell me just before he cut the rope that he didn't want to work his whole life just to retire and then meet his maker. So
right.
So yeah, I think he might have had it planned, and it seems to be working out well for us.
The community is served to have people like your dad who don't have to be somewhere every second of the day. They're a little freed up to see the bigger picture and to be involved in the community.
Well, I'll tell you, being his son makes me super proud. I like being able to tell people that Lou's my father, not just because of the accomplishments he's had in the auto industry, but because of his community involvement. He's currently, and this is our second go-around, we're helping build homes for veterans here in the Antelope Valley.
Over here in Palmdale.
Yep. In fact, they're honoring us by naming a street after us. It's going to be Gonzales Way. So those are the things that, they give you the butterflies still. It's hard to find that, 37 years later, but I think about it, and it just amazes me to watch how far he's come, and I can't wait to see what he's going to continue to do.
Right, yeah, because he's a young man.
Yes, he is.
Tell us about the location. Where you're in the auto center in Lancaster?
Yeah, so we're at 1160 Motor Lane in the Lancaster Auto Mall. We are the big bright blue Antelope Valley Chevrolet, and we're open 7 days a week.
Now, Aaron's been in your showroom and walking around the lot. Do you have a car question, Aaron?
When can I come and photograph one of the new C8s?
Well, I'm telling you, I kind of knew you were going to ask me that because everybody's asking me that. But I'll tell you what. So we actually are considered one of the higher volume Corvette dealers. So this very first wave that General Motors, allocated to its dealers, they gave us 6 allocations. We've already placed our first orders, and we should be expecting to see them probably sometime mid-January.
Okay, so buy some extra film, Aaron, because that's going to be an event.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. I was actually present at the launch, and that was just, wow, a lot of energy in that room.
Well, that's something, we're going to tag this video that we're shooting today, and we'll make sure we put the information for that car on there.
I'll get you everything you need.
How many people do you have working at Antelope Valley Chevrolet?
So that's another topic that brings me a lot of pride. It's just like yesterday, 2008 hit. Saturn as a brand was dissolved. We were in an auto mall, and
The horse disappeared.
yeah. Well, I remember my dad pulling me in the office, and he said, "I'm going to do whatever it takes, to keep this thing going and to make sure that we're not cutting jobs." And God's graces and my dad's tough work, we persevered, and we were able to acquire the Chevy franchise. And I don't know the exact number, so please don't quote me on this, but I believe that when we finally winded down Saturn, I believe we started up Antelope Valley Chevrolet with about 32 employees. Mm-hmm. Now, in just these short 9 years, we've grown that by a tremendous amount, and we typically run in between 115 to 125 employees.
So let's keep talking about the people.
Yeah.
So about 125 employees.
Yeah.
And it's still growing. I'm like, uh-oh, how much room do they have over there?
Well, all you gotta do is drive by. You'll see we're running out of room, but we make do. We put cars in the desert. We put cars at our house if need be, but we make it work. And we don't have any plan on cutting back. We don't have any plans on slowing down. Even now we hear about other people cutting budgets, cutting employees, cutting pay plans, and we see them do that and we double down. So we're in the growing phase still.
And people think they can get in the car and go down below and get a better deal. But I'm hearing that people are coming up here to buy cars.
Yeah, we've got people traveling from Bakersfield, Glendora, coming, especially the ones that I like to hear, the Valencia market, Hesperia. They're coming to see us because what we've done is we've made sure that we were the low price leader online, and as well as being extremely transparent with the clients. When they call in, it's just as simple as that. You see the price. We let Kelly Blue Book determine what your vehicle's worth. You come in, we're going to treat you like family. And it's not just buying a car, right? You're coming into a family, so when you come back to see us in service, you're going to be greeted the same way, just like family.
Do you have a coffee machine in service?
Yes, we do. As it's grown, we had to take on 2 of them, and we also have complimentary donuts daily.
Man, you beat me. I thought for sure I was going to ask you a question.
No, I can tell you're a donut eater.
Donut? Do I really? That still shows.
Well, we all love donuts,
Well,
don't we?
in my day, yes, I have eaten a few. What else do we want to talk about AV Chevy?
I just, I think if I had one last thing to end this interview on, I would simply say that AV Chevy should be inspiration to everybody. I mean, my dad, he came from a farm town. He didn't have much. He migrated here south. We didn't have much. He worked hard, and he taught me that working hard and a good work ethic will get you what you want. And he's been through such tough times, and his perseverance has shown me, I hope it's shown this community, that together we can get through anything and we can succeed.
Yeah. I just keep hearing immigrant stories.
Mm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody came here from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Website for AV Chevy?
Yes, you can visit us online at avchevy.com.
And if you go actually over there to Auto Center,
Yeah.
and you park the car out on the curb, or even you have a parking lot.
Yes, we
inside,
do.
Can you walk around without buying something? It's probably hard to do.
Well, of course, no, we actually encourage that. We want people to come visit us and see what we're all about. Most people don't buy, you know. Most people come in, take a look, and they come back when they're ready, and that's kind of how we like to do things.
They sit in the car.
That's it. You sit in the car, you can drive the car, you can look at figures, or you can just come hang, watch a game, have a donut, some coffee, and when you're ready, we're here for you. We're part of the community. That's what matters to us.
I've been in the waiting room a lot, in the front room, the sales room, and
Yeah.
it's a very friendly atmosphere.
Yeah, well, we appreciate hearing that. You know, it's a culture that was established by my father, handed down to me, and I handed down to, I don't even like using the word employee, I hand it down to the family. You know, and well, we see it.
Starts at the top.
Yes, it does.
Whatever the person in the office, the head office there is thinking, that's what everybody else gets.
Yeah, that I completely agree with that statement.
And the Gonzales family's been doing a great job. And your mom also, Joyce.
Yeah, Joyce. She's been retired now for a couple of years, but Joyce is a part of the beginning from when my dad first bought into Holiday Buick Olds. You know, she's been there from the beginning, been extremely supportive, and not only to him but to me. And we are lucky, blessed to have her.
That is some serious car DNA you've got going there.
Yes, we do.
Because you guys, the family, Gonzales family's been doing cars and trucks and service a long time.
Well, and we don't intend on stopping. And I just want to thank you for having me here and tell everybody you come on down and see me in the Lancaster Auto Mall at Antelope Valley Chevrolet. Ask for Justin. I'd love to come out and shake hands.
And even if you call him Lou by mistake, he'll probably go ahead and...
Baby Lou. Baby Lou.
Talking with Justin Gonzales, Antelope Valley Chevrolet. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.